Our adventure starts from Little Winnick Touring Park, and we were staying there during the summer and we thought we'd check out things around us. Hence that we went to the Lost Garden of Heligan. Yes, it was roughly about 41 minutes, and as you can see, it is gorgeous. We had to walk through a wooded area, and some of it was quite hard work, and other times it was relatively flat. I was a little bit concerned that there wouldn't be enough signage and we'd get lost, but that was not the case at all. The walk does require you to cut through the Heligan Caravan and Camping Park, but it's not too bad, and they're the prices, just in case you're interested.
Okay.
And through the gate we went, and we cut across the car park, and it was pretty straightforward. The site is really beautifully maintained, and I couldn't believe there was even a place to get your takeaway. And for those who are not familiar with Heligan and its history, Heligan is one of the most beautiful estates in England, and it was lost many, many years ago to brambles, and that was from the outbreak of World War I. In 1990, it became Europe's largest garden restoration project. And today, Heligan's 200 acres are paradise for the explorer, wildlife, plant lover and garden romantic. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of an idea what there is for children to do. And this is the Mud Maid, and she is partly made from mud. She was created by Sue and Pete Hill, who are brother and sister, back in 1998. A familiar character? That's right, Superworm. There's even a rare breed farm park.
Do you guys want to get in?
And the games are suited more for the younger children as opposed to teenagers. Maybe just not cool enough for teenagers. So one thing I'll say is there are signs pretty much every corner that you come across, so no chance of getting lost.
Yeah, okay, let's go down there then.
We're heading to the Burma Rope Bridge, and it is actually the UK's only outdoor jungle. And let me tell you a little bit about the jungle. It is very adventurous. You pass along raised boardwalks, you're snaking around ponds. There is a giant rhubarb banana plantation, and you can just lose yourself in loads and loads of bamboo. And as you see this beautiful jungle, things are going in my head like songs. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Okay,
ask your
let's
father.
get back to it. We're just going
David,
past
do you want to go
the
down here?
bamboo
Oh, this is Fern Gully.
and steps, which
that
are
way,
good,
doesn't it?
and stones. Now, do not worry, these stones are not slippy. And what have we got here? And to remind you where we are actually at the jungle. Yes, the jungle. It is actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. It covers a huge section of the grounds. Now we're coming up to Burma Rope Bridge. It actually stretches 100 feet above the ancient tree ferns and across the jungle floor. Now, our rope has a sense of adventure about it. And if you are somebody who likes to jump up and down on the bridge, I would say don't do it.
Is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes, a maximum of 10 people on the rope bridge. Not seen this before, but this trunk is full of coins. What I do love is the fact that there seems to be artwork scattered all through the gardens. And if you reach this point, look out for the robin. He's very friendly. And you'll hear a tiny little groan. And it was a steep bit. I'm just recording the bit that looks very flat, honest. We're now heading towards Steward's House Cafe, and it's also close to the play area, and the kids need the toilet. So the play area is amazing. It really has got a lot going on. However, okay for younger children, but I had a teenager, so not quite the right age bracket. We're now near Steward House Cafe, and we went to use the toilets. Luckily they're outside. We didn't want to use the porta cabin. It looks really pretty. We didn't go inside because that looked really busy, but generally really lovely. So this is the Heligan barbecue hut. Let's have a look. Hot dogs, flatbread, lamb, yum. So they do good ice cream, by the way. A massive area for the children to play in. There is such a wide range of different things. Right at the bottom you can see like children of different ages bouncing up and down on what looks like a kind of trampoline thing. Can't go wrong with a zip wire. So as we leave the adventure playground, we come across lots of different places like Bottle Dump Hill, and some amazing paths, and a grassland habitat with its own shepherd's hut. And I kid you not, there is a talking bench, and so I had to check it out. There's one of my children relaxing until I come along. This has got to be the most chilled out bench I have ever come across. With the sound of water, not recommended for anyone that needs a toilet urgently. And next on our travels is a place called The Hide. And we're just going to wander there. So The Hide is lovely, and it's quiet and peaceful. And we've also got cameras and information. And one of the cameras is the Barn Owl Tower. Nothing was going on in there. And there's little notes what people have spotted through the window. And it's just a place where you can just sit and watch the world go by. Well, birds go by anyway. Love this idea. Voices from the underground. So think actors, actresses taking on the parts of woodlice, worms, you name it. And my children decided to listen in on the maggot, the badger and the earthworm. So they sat there for a few minutes, which is a great idea. And I mentioned the rare farm, and in most cases you can pet the animals. They've got cows, sheep, goats, pigs, horses, and some of them are shy and some of them not so shy. Now moving on to the flower garden and the kitchen garden, which is where we're heading. This is pretty. This is the Funder Box Room, officially a war memorial. It has signatures from past outdoor staff, which was discovered in 1990. Along with the signatures of the staff, there was also the date August 1914. And if you're wondering what a Funder Box is, it's the type of toilet. Dating back to the 18th century, this apparently is the only working manure-heated pineapple pit in Britain today. I did say manure. Heligan can also boast about having the most expensive pineapples in the world. Would you like to have a guess how much? Okay, just over £1,000 a pineapple. I love this bit as you approach it. It's so picturesque, especially when you look through this arch and what you see is this row of trees, or bushes should I say, and it's just this tunnel, which is so cool. And as you can see, this is the kitchen garden.
Should we go through the tunnel?
Okay, I've been waiting for this moment to get down the tunnel without anybody being in shot. Let's see if I manage to achieve that. It's looking so good so far. Do you think I'm going to succeed? Yes or no? Is anyone going to appear now? Or am I going to be able to do a clear run of the tunnel?
Oh.
Now this is a Douglas fir. However, due to sort of genetic mutation, it's ended up looking a bit like this. And they call this a witch's broom. How cool is that? I love this, and I was thinking Stranger Things, if anyone understands where I'm coming from. Anyway, so I decided to play peekaboo with the sheep. This was one of my favourite places because of all the sort of nooks and crannies, places to hide, great fun for kids, and just like little hidey holes. And I love the way this path kind of goes through these rocks. The Giant's Head, created by Sue and Pete Hill, the people behind the Mud Maid. This is how it looked, and this is how it usually looks, but obviously it depends on the weather. Coming towards the end of the route, you'll see various information on boards, and there's more information about the outdoor staff that went to war, and it gives you their names as well as the pictures, which I think is a really nice touch. And that's the end of my tour of the Lost Gardens of Heligan. If you like what you see, please subscribe. It really, really helped me and I'd appreciate it. Have a brilliant day. Until next time.